I'm here on the job site with Dale, who's a framing contractor.
Hey, good morning.
Dale traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for all his business vehicles. We're here where he needs us most.
Yep, they sure are.
We make it easy for him to save on all his insurance needs, all in one place, with coverage that fits his business and bottom line. Oh, I shouldn't have looked down.
It's all right.
We're so far up here.
Look at me. Take a deep breath.
No, I'm good. So good.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. It feels good to Geico.
It's a special Christmas edition of Thursday Night Football, and it's only on Prime Video. Tonight, the Denver Broncos take on the Kansas City Chiefs on Christmas night. Cap off your holiday with an old-school rivalry. Coverage begins at 7:30 p.m. Eastern with football's best party, T&F Tonight, presented by Verizon. Not a Prime member? Not a problem. Simply sign up for a 30-day free trial. It's the Broncos and Chiefs, tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime Video. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/Amazon Prime for details.
Motherhood. 1 minute, you're mom of the year.
I love you, Mommy.
Then the next, not so much. From bath time to bullying, from potty training to puberty, parenting is full of challenges. But one thing is for certain, you are not alone. Welcome to Modern Mom Probs. I'm your host, author, mother, parenting expert, Tara Clark. Join me while we tackle today's modern mom problems. Hey, welcome to another episode of Modern Mom Probs. I'm your girl, Tara. Today we are having our holiday party. It is our second annual Modern Mom Probs podcast holiday party, and I am so excited to be joined by my friends Jackie and Priscilla. Jackie and Priscilla are the hosts of a new podcast called We Say What, where they take brackets and they break down different topics, and today we're going to be talking about best holiday films. I cannot wait for you to hear this because we are so ridiculous. Let me just say that right here and now. We are just absolutely ridiculous. And I'm glad that you get to join in the fun. Now that we're coming to the end of the year, I just want to say thank you so much for listening to the show, being part of this community. I appreciate you more than words can say. So keep listening, sit back, relax, listen to this absolutely bonkers conversation that we have. And thanks for being here. You're a real one. Happy holidays. And with that, ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
I cannot get over the fact that Jackie and I are twinning so hard it's not even funny.
Down to the headphones, it's kind of ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Priscilla's like, and you left me out. And
no, it's, you know what? You know what? This is a mom podcast and I'm a middle child. So this is actually perfect for me.
You're like, this is the story of my life. Yeah. So the last 40 years has looked like this. So
why blend in when you were born to stand out?
There you go.
See,
you know what?
That's it. I love that. I had no idea that Jackie was going to be rocking the buffalo check that we're wearing, the buffalo plaid. When do you think that like started becoming a Christmas thing? I feel like in the last like Instagram years, like the last couple of years, like that became a thing.
I think it's one of the only plaids that you can convince the husbands to wear as well as the children. Like it's just available everywhere. And basically, I mean, we got these from different places, but if we took a photo together, we'd look good standing next to each other. So you can get it from different places. It still works. I don't know, but you're right. Yeah. Like within the last 7-8 years, it's become Christmas.
Yeah. Like I have this shirt. I think my mom may have given it to me for Christmas because she always wears one too. And she wanted us to like twin, but she wears hers like outside of Christmas time. And I won't wear, like to me, I wear this exclusively for Christmas. Like I won't wear this in October.
Correct. That's the right answer.
Oh, no, you can. You can.
But you know what, though? If I would have had this 15 years ago, I would have wore this whenever because it wouldn't have registered to me.
Ultimately, it's a timeless staple.
That's true.
Popularized in our generation by the grunge movement, you know, Pearl Jam, Nirvana.
That's the thing. Like I would wear this as a 90s girl. I would wear this whenever. But now all of a sudden, as an elder millennial in 2025, it's exclusively Christmas fodder.
And the styling is different. I mean, you could tie it around your waist, I guess, but you've got options. Anyway,
But I agree. It makes a very aesthetically pleasing holiday card.
It does. Well, one year we went to Christmas. Every year we go to Christmas at my uncle's house, and he throws this like huge party. There's like 50, 60 people. There's so many people, too many people. And his, how would you call that? I guess it's his stepson. It's my uncle's stepson. His whole family, they were like all wearing buffalo plaid, like the husband, the wife, the baby, like the whole thing. It was just like a lot of plaid.
Well, it's cohesive, you know? You want a cohesive picture.
Yeah, no, it's true. My family will never say yes to a cohesive picture, except for last year for our Christmas card. My mom bought us all, this was actually very cute, Grinch onesies, like the Grinch Stole Christmas, and like it has like a hood. Yeah, because you got the card. And so she got one, you know, in each of our sizes, and that's what we wore. We like dressed up, sat on the couch in front of the Christmas tree, and took that picture. And that was our Christmas card. And that was the one and only time in 12 years that we wore coordinated clothes for Christmas.
We do ours a little bit differently. My husband and I made holiday videos, like short film productions for years.
Love it.
So that was sort of like our holiday tradition, is every year we would swap out ideas. Like it would be his turn to write it and my turn. And so it was like we'd film that and almost get divorced. And then and then when we had a kid, it was like, this is too much. So we have gone to print, but they're very funny. Last year we did, we're in our holiday era, and we were each an iteration of Taylor Swift. Like my husband wore the Reputation onesie with his leg out. Jackie, you have to give me your address so you can get on the mailing list.
I do. Oh, my dog is about to freak out. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me.
I have that card, and I love that card, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys are going to do this year.
Oh, well, it's going out in a couple days.
I was on the fence on whether or not I was going to do holiday cards this year. So much so that I was like asking my community on Threads, and I may have even put it up on Instagram and stuff too, because I really was like, should I bother? I don't know. And then ultimately last night at like 8:30 at night, I caved and I bought Christmas cards. And so they will be coming probably like, I don't know, Saturday, Monday at the latest. So I will be sending Christmas cards.
I feel like it's because people are doing it less because it's expensive, and like what's an easy thing to cut? You know, like send an e-card,
right?
If, you know, I mean, it's going to be a couple $100
post it on Instagram,
or post on Instagram. Yeah.
No, that's what it is. Like postage is so expensive.
Well, and they're all
postage is
personalized.
expensive. Having the cards made, like it's a lot.
It's a lot.
So I understand. And then you get the envelopes, and you got to like write out each envelope and all of that kind of stuff. Like it's either. And so that's why I was. On the
it's either a lot of time or a lot of money. And I almost didn't this year because it's a few $100s, and it's like it's tight, but we really do enjoy doing it. I love getting them. I put them up. They're part of my Christmas decor, and they make me feel loved. But
let me ask you though, what is your timeline for how long you hold on to somebody else's Christmas card?
That is an awkward time of year. It's like, what time away? When am I going to throw away all these children?
Right. Exactly.
You know?
No, it's true. I think the same thing. I'm like, I'm throwing your family in the trash. I do it when I'm cleaning up the Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
So January 5th.
Yeah.
Plus or minus.
It almost seems like it would make sense to just send everybody a photo of your family so they could keep it and put it in an album or frame it or something. But would they do that? I don't know.
No, because that's what they are. I mean, a lot of them are photos, and no, I don't.
Yeah.
I keep my family ones, like with my nieces and my nephews. But sorry, unless it's like a work of art, I have enjoyed. It has served its purpose, which is to bring holiday cheer. It's not supposed to be kept, so I don't feel too bad about it. But it is really weird when it's like, oh, we had a baby.
Toss it. Congratulations. It's very much that. So today, this is the Modern Mom Probs holiday party. I invited both of you here. I should say it's the second annual. holiday party on the podcast. You could keep going with the I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. So we're going to be breaking down a bracket just like you guys do on your new podcast. Yes. Before we get into that, Jackie, I want Jackie to explain the podcast while Priscilla beatboxes.
Oh, wow. Okay. So every week we take 16 of the hottest, weirdest, worst, greatest things, and we argue about them until we settle on one winner or loser, depending on the situation.
I love that.
Yeah, it's
worked out beautifully.
It's been so fun. I mean, it was inspired by a tweet that I saw where this girl, I've forgotten her name already, but if you listen to the most recent episode of our podcast, we do shout her out. And she said that she had these conversations with her friends where they would just like battle about their favorite kind of chair. And I thought, oh, that would be so fun to do.
We should find her and have her on.
Oh my
God, you should.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, you totally should. That would be genius. Oh my God, I love that. So that's what we are going to be doing today.
Well, and just quickly, it's called We Say What. I don't know if we said that. Because I was
we
beatboxing.
Didn't say that.
I was beatboxing.
But we're going to say it now. The podcast is called We Say
We're everywhere. We're on YouTube, Amazon,
Apple, Spotify, and then maybe some other places.
Everywhere where you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, right.
I love it. And you guys just started it only recently, like a month ago, 2 months ago.
We have 2 episodes out. We have a few in the bank that we're excited to release. So yeah,
exciting. Are you guys doing a holiday party?
Well, we have the worst holiday song episode coming out on the 17th. I'm not sure when this will drop, but that one.
This one is dropping on the 23rd.
Okay. Oh, perfect. So close. So yeah, we're partying 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Love it. I'm so here for it.
We're not going to do that the whole time.
What? So yeah, you're like,
I'm overcompensating because I'm not wearing buffalo plaid.
Or the matching glasses.
Wait, is your shirt lighting up though? Did I just see lights? Oh no, it's just the decoration.
No,
okay, I thought
it's cute.
Oh,
it's a dinosaur wearing.
Yeah.
It's so cute. It's a dinosaur wearing antlers.
Yeah.
Okay.
With Christmas lights. That's really cute. I'm a big fan of that. I have to figure out what I'm wearing too. I'm hosting a Facebook sponsored screening of the movie Home Alone in New York City this coming Saturday. And I have to figure out what to wear. And I don't know what to wear, but pre-Cav, I'll probably call you later.
Well, yeah, call me later. But people should know that will have passed by the time this is out.
Yeah, that was 10 days ago. If you're listening to this now, it was 10 days ago. And we had an amazing event in New York City. Wish you were there.
You looked fabulous. I love what we landed on.
Everybody did
love
this
that.
at the same time. It was great.
You should take a picture of everyone that's there and be like, this was such a great event.
I'm writing that down. Down. Okay, done. Okay, scream. Okay. So why are we here today? Today, we are here because we're going to be breaking down a bracket of, drum roll please, Priscilla.
Best holiday movies. Yes. We will be crowning a king or a queen.
I am so about this. Okay. How do you guys normally kick it off, P? I'm gonna throw it to you.
We usually just dive right in. There's not, the criteria is chaos. I mean...
I'm good with chaos.
Here
it changes
and there.
Every round.
It changes.
The rules
continue to change. We do not research. So basically, it's vibes.
I go on vibe. I live on vibes. So you came to the right place.
So that's good. For this one, I used a random picker to create the pairings. And so let's just dive right in. Our first set of contenders is It's a Wonderful Life versus Christmas Vacation.
Oh, wow. Could you get 2 more like opposite films if you tried?
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, it'll come up soon.
I mean, probably. I have to say, It's a Wonderful Life makes me want to put a gun in my mouth.
Wow.
Me too, actually. Yeah, I was, it's funny. My son just the other day asked me, he was like, what is that movie about? And I was like, it's about somebody wanting to take his own life, but then he's convinced that his life is great. So he actually doesn't. And he was like, yeah, okay, I guess. And I was like,
notice there's no sequel.
No, that was it. Oh, you know how we brought it up? Because we were putting up our Christmas tree and I had a bell and I put a bell on the Christmas tree and it was ringing. And I said, every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. And my son's like, what are you talking about? And that's when I had to explain it.
Well, I've never seen the movie. I was telling y'all before we started recording that I was cramming. I watched maybe 5 movies as 10-minute summaries on YouTube.
Cliff Notes.
I did watch the Cliff Notes. And then last night I watched Christmas Vacation. I had seen it previously, but I just didn't remember it. And y'all, that movie is long. It's longer than it needs to be, but I guess that's what happened back in the day. Movies were long.
Yeah.
You're shaking your head.
That is, no, you're right. No, that is long. A Wonderful Life is way longer. A Wonderful Life, I don't know the running time. I would have to Google the running time. It seems like it's
7 or 8 hours, I believe.
It's so long. It feels so long. It feels like
eternity.
How long Gone with the Wind is. Yeah. If you've ever watched Gone with the Wind in its eternity, it's a freaking forever. And so is a Wonderful Life.
So are we unanimously moving forward with
Christmas Vacation? 100%. That one has so many quotable lines, so many famous characters. Like, it's good. It was one of those things where I did not appreciate it as a child until I grew up and then watched it again and watched it 1,000 times with my husband, who loves that movie. And he kind of like got me back into it because I was like, hard pass. Yeah. And he's like, no, it's good. Watch this. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, it is good. So it was like the same kind of thing.
I feel like it's one of those ones where as a kid, it's funny because there's like fart jokes and chaos and all of that. And then as an adult, it's like, oh, the theme of like the crushing weight of capitalism too. Like now I've entered into that.
Right.
Yeah, like I get it now. I understand. You're waiting the whole year for this one bonus check to buy the pool. I get it now. I see. You're seen now, Clark. You're seen. Right. I get it. But I think as a kid, I think it was too long for me too, Jackie. Yeah. I'm with you on that one.
Well, I think
Christmas
also,
Vacation was?
Yeah, it's longer, but I think also I was watching it last night with my husband and he was getting like randy, which I did not expect to happen during a Christmas movie, but there were some scenes like there's the lifting up of the skirt. And so he was like, why are we watching porn? Like, oh my God. This is not. He has that family movie.
He has that pool fantasy, right?
I am deceased. And she also wears that peekaboo blouse. Right. I don't know if you remember, but she has a peekaboo blouse.
There were a lot of moments where I was like, this might not have been appropriate. But again, that's the theme of all movies from the 80s and 90s that were supposedly for children, but definitely for the adults.
Like actually all of those National Lampoons, because even the Paris one isn't safe for kids necessarily.
Yeah.
That's like half the premise of the movie is like they make a
they're like PG-13
tape.
I feel like.
Anyway. Yeah.
So Jackie didn't finish the movie because her husband
because they went upstairs.
No, I didn't finish for other reasons, but we didn't finish. But I'm happy to move it forward because it did have a lot of laughable moments, and Margot and Todd are everything. So,
oh my God, why is the floor wet, Margot? All right, Christmas Vacation moves on. Next, we have A Muppets Christmas Carol.
Fucking the best. That whatever anything that's going to go against it, that's going to win. Go ahead.
Versus The Holiday.
I've never seen The Holiday, and my answer stands with The Muppets Christmas Carol.
I too have not seen The Holiday, but I appreciate every year the throwback photos of Jude Law that come out. I think he's probably
what a dream.
Thank you, Jude Law, for existing. But yeah, I feel like we're bad millennial white women because we have not seen The Holiday.
We're busy.
I'm actually the single worst one about all that, because anytime you're going to ask any of those, I'm going to be like, no, I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it, but we'll get there. You'll see.
I don't know. The next bracket.
Oh, but Jackie, what says you?
I've seen The Holiday, but again, I didn't remember it, so I watched the Cliff Notes today. It's fine. It's you'll find several on this list, and I'm going on a loose list that I saw a week ago that Priscilla sent, not the actual bracket, where it seems like people have no respect for the sanctity of a relationship. They're just switching and dating people willy-nilly at Christmas time.
Is it about swinging? Maybe I will.
Maybe I missed the point of this film.
But it's fine. I mean, actually, we'll get on that later. But
swinging,
yes.
Stay tuned.
But the Muppet Christmas Carol, I also watched as a child. it has been proven to be the best version of the Christmas Carol. So I think it should move forward. Before we continue, though, I just need to know, did you perchance add Scrooged to your list? Because it wasn't on the initial
That's a good one.
list that I saw.
Where is my email that keeps doing this?
Maybe Scrooged will be a late addition.
Right.
I don't know.
Or it's just, this is the time where we yell at each other like, how could you leave this off the list? This is
am I
usually
going to have to release?
You know what? Wait, no, you know what I said to Priscilla? Did you include Gremlins? And she was like, Gremlins isn't a Christmas movie. And I was like, it is a Christmas movie. So if we have to add 2 more, it would be Scrooged and Gremlins.
Honorable mentions.
Yes.
Yeah, well, stay tuned, I guess.
How fast can those fingers type?
I'm scared.
No, you're good.
There's so many good lines from the Muppets Christmas movie. I'm pleased to say that on Threads, people really love that movie and they've been really giving it its flowers lately. And so that's why it was so top of mind for me when you even mentioned it here, because people were talking about light the lamp, not the rat.
Well,
and it's by Rizzo.
I will give you this spoiler. It's the only Christmas Carol version on here because...
Oh, you didn't do the Mickey Mouse one? Can I just talk about the Mickey Mouse one for 30 seconds while you're looking up whatever you're looking up?
I love it.
The first time I ever like really felt feelings and like really cried during a movie was during the Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol when Tiny Tim dies at the end.
Wait, he dies?
I was...
Spoiler.
Oh, yeah. Wait, he dies?
I actually don't remember.
Oh, are they at the grave? Do they visit the grave?
Yes!
Oh, my God.
Yes, he died. I mean, no. That was like in the vision. In the end, he lives because Scrooge helps him out. But in that vision that the ghost of Christmas future brings to Scrooge, Tiny Tim dies, and then they're like at the house, like Bob Cratchit and his family is like, "Oh man, we sure miss Tiny Tim," and his little chair is there, and it's empty. For a small child. Yeah. For me, an empath, watching that as a little girl, that just blew me away. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, when I tell you effed me up for years, I was watching that maybe last year or 2 years ago with my son. I was a mess. And he's like, why are you crying so hard? I was like, you don't understand.
This is my heart. This made my heart what it is. My son will not watch a movie, any movie, because movies just escalate too much in emotional impact for him. He doesn't like a climax of a movie. So we just don't watch movies in my house.
I totally understand. That's how I was with Mickey's Christmas Carol. Yeah. But again, it is a happy ending because Scrooge comes around and he takes care of Bob Cratchit and Tiny Tim lives. Thank God. Thank goodness, but in that one vision, it really messed me up. You want to talk about like childhood trauma? You know, like people talk about Fievel. I loved also trauma for me. Fievel was trauma for me. But no, there's a movie, which I haven't seen this, but it's like a pony dies in quicksand.
It's Atreyu. It's the Never-Ending Story.
I can't watch the Never-Ending Story.
I never really saw that, and I know people love that, and they talk about that a lot as millennials. I never really like properly saw that movie, but let me tell you, Tiny Tim and A Christmas Carol blows me away.
That's your Atreyu.
And also Fievel. That's my
No, there's
Give
like
her a mouse.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm all right. The Fievel thing was a big one too. Yeah. And being from New York, I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
there are no cats in America.
That's one of my vocal stems. I sing that all the time.
Somewhere out there.
No, there's no cats in America.
No cats in America.
Sorry.
There are no cats in America.
I love that song.
It's really good.
So good. So good. Okay, I digress.
What's the battle? I forgot what we're even battling.
Well, Muppets.
We're waiting for a new one.
Muppets Christmas Carol moved forward. We already have our work cut out for us for round.
Oh dear.
2. Okay, I'm not gonna look. Gremlins, as requested by Tara, versus A Christmas Story.
Ooh. Oh, A Christmas Story, of course.
Gremlins is the movie I would want to watch more, but as a Christmas movie, I think the Christmas Story has to move forward.
Yeah.
A Christmas Story gives me that a similar just like the sense of unease. I do not like it.
Yeah.
It makes me sad, weirdly. I do not like it at all. But
I get the ick from that too. I see what you're saying. I don't know what it is about the ick for that, but I know what you're saying.
There's probably a Japanese word for it. You know, like,
or a German word. There's a German word for it.
Like a general discomfort caused by a movie from your youth. But that's definitely on it.
I wonder if it's like the time period, like the setting.
It just felt bleak. And maybe it was, I don't know. It just felt bleak.
It does.
Agreed.
And you know what? I want to talk about things that like tripped me up. Now here, this whole episode's going to turn into Tara's triggers now.
Oh, is that a new podcast?
Yeah. Tara's triggers. But one of my triggers was when they're at the department store and they're laughing and he gets kicked in the face down the slide when they go to meet Santa. That laugh of that, ha, ha, ha.
It sticks
that
with
really
you.
triggered me as a little kid. I really did not like that. I didn't like that scene at all. So one of Tara's triggers. I had a lot of like Christmas triggers now that I think about it.
Yeah.
You guys are better than therapy.
This is your holiday party, by the way.
Woo!
We're just here to upset you.
It's my party. I could cry if I want to.
We're the ghost of Christmas past.
Yeah, you
I'm so sorry.
I'm realizing I don't remember the end of a lot of movies, and that might be trauma also. Just like the end of movies are always like very intense, but also maybe I got bored and I didn't watch the end. Who knows?
Could be that too. A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Okay, so Christmas Story begrudgingly moves forward.
Only because of the competition.
Only because of, it was against Gremlins. Elf versus Charlie Brown Christmas.
I have big thoughts, but my dog is being just really annoying, and I'm so sorry for this. Let me just...
Yeah, go for it. What do you think, Priscilla? Elf?
If it were up to... this podcast would be 10 minutes because you're just like, Elf. Moving on.
Elf.
Nothing to unpack here.
I'm like, no, unpack. I just told you about my childhood trauma.
But like I said, we forget about what happened a minute ago. We're like goldfish. So I forget what we literally just said.
I said Elf, and I'll substantiate it with... I said Elf because I think it is a new modern day classic where Charlie Brown was the type of classic that we grew up with, but now it feels very dated and it feels very of its time. Now, of course, like most things are of its time, but that one particularly does. And I think Elf is more fun and upbeat and it's not like womp, 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 depressing Christmas.
Right. Which Charlie Brown is a little bit bleak in that too, like in that sense too. I mean,
it is. I was just having a conversation with someone literally just the other day. Oh, it was this. I'm looking at her book because she was just on the show, Laura Danger. She's great. She was just on the show talking about her new book, and we were talking about the Charlie Brown Christmas, and she said that she doesn't like to have her kids watch it because there's a lot of negativity and they're very mean to each other. Yeah, they're really mean to each other.
Interesting. I haven't watched it in a while, but it's too depressing. It's too slow, too womp womp. Elf is hilarious. I mean, it's how many years later? 20 years later, I'm still cracking up when I watch it. And we talked briefly about it when we were talking about holiday songs last time we recorded, and we were like, or I remembered hearing that people had some beef with Elf and like didn't like it and they were trying to like cancel it. So I looked it up just to find out why. One of the complaints I saw was it doesn't tackle enough tough themes. Like every movie doesn't have to tackle tough themes.
I'm sorry. It's the most expensive time of the year. Like that's like
but that's what they say. They're like, this is a problem and it's not addressed. And then the other one was that James Caan is a tough guy in other movies. Why isn't he a tough guy in this movie? But he is a tough guy.
He literally has a heart of stone.
He is. That's kind of the whole point of it.
He's literally trying to reject his son the entire movie except like the last 5 minutes.
But then the biggest one is that they say that it mocks disability. But I have never perceived Buddy to be disabled. In my opinion, he just was raised by elves, and that sense of joy is just inspired by that.
Yeah, he's just chronically optimistic.
Were they saying that he was developmentally disabled?
That's what people who are not fans of Elf are saying. But I don't think that's ever been described in that way. I mean, I've never interpreted.
No, he was raised by. He thinks he's an elf. He's doing elf. If anything, it's cultural insensitivity because he was raised culturally as an elf.
Right. But
then also that brings up like around the like romantic threads of it all, and like I don't know. I think, you know, if people should be angry about anything, they should be mad about Zooey Deschanel's hair.
Correct.
Right?
She is so.
Oh my God! Can we speak about that?
Yes. Like, so sorry. Sorry they did that to you, ma'am.
Yeah. She's such a gorgeous
deserves
girl.
better.
She did deserve better.
She deserves better than that. Yeah.
Unless she really liked it, in which case, you do you. Okay, so Elf. This is interesting. We're all unanimous so far.
I don't think there's been any that have really caused me any pause. Like you're saying, like, oh, my answers are so quick because that's my visceral gut reaction of like that. Yeah.
All right, next. And I used a random picker for this.
Okay.
Yeah. Home Alone versus Home Alone 2.
Well, Home Alone, obviously.
That pigeon lady.
That's a hard one. I am going to agree with Jackie and say Home Alone 1. Although if you had put Home Alone 2 against another movie, I probably would have said Home Alone 2.
Even Elf? No. I wouldn't have. I would have said Elf still.
Yeah.
No, I probably still would have said Elf.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you guys. I love Home Alone 2. I mean, I know I'm outnumbered. I don't know. There's just something about New York at Christmas that's just...
That's, you know what? That's actually why I was struggling with that, because New York in Christmas time is so special. It's so iconic. There's so many beautiful things to see.
Yeah.
Too many crowds, if you ask me personally.
Course,
but
but Kevin knew exactly how to handle that. And I just would like to say, especially since we're on a motherhood podcast, is that justice for Kevin's mom.
Yes.
She calls the police and they say they finally go and check. And because no one answered the door, she's insane.
Right.
Count your kids again?
Yeah.
The system
like
failed that
so
family.
much gaslighting.
Yeah.
I recorded an entire podcast about this with with Meg Duke because I was going to have I was going to make a podcast about bad parenting in movies. And I was going to talk about how the parents could have addressed situations, but it got to be too much. Anyway, maybe we'll release that on the bonus of We Say What. So people can hear it if they want to hear
that's a really good
talk
idea.
About
that could be a bracket.
Parenting. Yeah,
I mean, Matilda comes to mind. Rudolph.
You know what? You should do that in the new year.
Maybe we will.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll come on our podcast
and
say worst TV moms.
Oh my God, we could, because we could talk about parenting.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
let's do it.
I like that. Let's do it. Put it in the books.
Yeah. Okay, so
I do like Home Alone 2, though. That's why
it's a really solid sequel and could stand alone.
It is. It could. It easily could.
I think we'll go forward with Home Alone 1 because it's 2 against 1, but you're both wrong.
A behemoth. That's the problem. It's like it's inspired the whole thing. It's got the classic, the face slapping, the screaming, it's the shirts are all made about that.
Yeah. Well, and have you heard Macaulay Culkin has an idea for a reboot where he's the dad?
I love it.
Oh, no, that's really cute. They should do that.
I'll try and find the blurb about it. It's like he's the dad, they're getting divorced or something, and so he's kind of scatterbrained, and that's why he leaves his kid. And so he's trying to get I think he gets locked out of his house, and the kid, since they're like having a hard time familially, is trying to keep him out.
Oh my God, that is so funny. That's actually really clever. I would like to see that. I know he is traveling right now around the country hosting screenings for Home Alone.
Did he make an appearance 10 days ago at your Facebook screening?
Yeah, your thing? Yeah.
No, not to my knowledge. No, but because they wouldn't have hired me to do it. No, they I had like he was in Atlantic City, he was in Brooklyn.
That's
I know
fun.
because I saw like advertisements for it. So I was like, oh, that looks super cool. So he like does like, a little shtick before they show the movie. And then I think maybe I don't know if he like talks through it during, I'm not really sure what it was, but he was hosting Home Alone screenings.
Interesting.
That's lovely. I'd
Good
watch
for
that
him.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
I would
for
too.
him.
That's why I knew because I was looking up to see about possibly going, but it didn't pan out.
All right.
Didn't pan out.
Are we ready?
I am ready.
Die Hard versus Love Actually.
I haven't seen either of them.
To be fair, I just watched Love Actually last night. I think for the first time. Maybe I've seen it. I forgot it.
I have to abstain.
Okay. Conflict of interest. I love it. Okay. And I also watched a TikTok where Bruce Willis set the record straight and said, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It's a Bruce Willis movie. Which I loved. I love that confidence.
I love
And that's a genre. That is a genre.
It is.
It's a legitimate
It sure is.
argument for it.
And we love,
It sure
I
is.
love a Bruce Willis movie. Bruce Willis is a dream. Love Actually, wow. What?
Nope. So much to
really
unpack.
held my attention. There's a lot of problems.
So it's a very problematic film.
Yeah. I loved Hugh Grant standing up to the bully. I won't get too into detail. He stood up to a bully at one point that I appreciated. Also, I love that Hugh Grant's middle name is Mungo. So his name is Hugh Mungo Grant. And that's true.
Oh,
Wait.
it's actually hilarious.
The actor, or that's his...
The actor. I think he has another middle name. It's like Hugh blah, blah, Mungo Grant. But you could just cut out that other one and it's Hugh Mungo Grant.
That's amazing.
His mom did that to him.
She did him dirty. That's wild.
All right. I was not expecting that tidbit, but I will keep it in the bank for an awkward
For
pause in a
Christmas, you might need
conversation
it.
someday.
And then Emma Thompson was just a delight. I feel like, that's a lot of Rickman. It's Rickman versus Rickman here in this bracket.
Oh my God, it is. And he's the villain in both.
In both, yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
I loved him as an actor. He was such a talented actor.
Definitely. I have to say, see, but Love Actually also doesn't feel like a Christmas movie to me, other than they keep saying, well, I gotta be honest, because it's Christmas, and at Christmas, you're honest. I gotta tell you,
terrible.
I love you.
Another toxic. Oh my God. Toxic. Everything, every single one is toxic except for the like rock star guy who's like, I'll perform my song naked if it goes back to number one or something. Like, that's really what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Like, or rooting for.
Does he do it? Does
You'll
it
have to tune in and find out.
I'm gonna have to see.
But it's
I'll watch it. Okay, I'll watch it.
You should watch it.
there's
it's
there's
good.
full frontal in it. Just kidding. So what are we?
There are boobs. So, if you
Are
have
there
children, luckily I was watching it on my phone. I thought about casting it to the TV just because my son was doing other stuff. And I was like, I'll just watch this. But luckily I was like, because there's the, what is that actor's name? I can't think of it. It's like he's he's a porn. It's my second time bringing up porn. I apologize, Tara. That's not my MO here. But he's
I was gonna say that's not normally your jurisdiction, but okay.
Tara's like, I am definitely watching this when we're done recording.
But remember, he's in a relationship with the girl, and they're like having these awkward conversations, trying to flirt with each other, but they're completely naked and vulnerable. They're acting, but they're like secretly falling in love with each other. It's a very
it's brief.
B-plot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Is it a long movie?
they're all long.
Yeah, probably.
I think it was 2 hours and 15 minutes is what I remember. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I did like it. Problems and all. I mean, not the problem parts. But.
So, okay, I think Love Actually is moving on. Although I probably at this point would rather watch Die Hard. But as a Christmas movie, it's another begrudgingly it moves forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tara's like, whatever.
I haven't seen either of them, so sure.
All right, the Grinch, the original Grinch, versus the Santa Claus.
I'm glad you specified because I watched the original and the Jim Carrey. I watched the beginning of Jim Carrey, and Jim Carrey was terrifying. Why was it so scary for
That
children?
one was talk about bleak. We could do a whole bracket of just like bleakest holiday movie.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a special Christmas edition of Thursday Night Football, and it's only on Prime Video. Tonight, the Denver Broncos take on the Kansas City Chiefs on Christmas night. Cap off your holiday with an old-school rivalry. For the Kansas City Chiefs on the defensive side, can they create enough pressure to upset this really good Denver offense? Grab your favorite holiday snacks, huddle up with the family and friends, and get ready for fireworks on the field. Coverage begins at 7:30 p.m. Eastern with football's best party, TNF Tonight, presented by Verizon. Not a Prime member? Not a problem. Simply sign up for a 30-day free trial. It's the Broncos and Chiefs tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime Video. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/Amazon Prime for details.
Sure. That's up there for bleak one. I would say if I were to sit down and choose one over the other, if they were on streaming or something, I would watch The Grinch over The Santa Claus. Yeah. One, because it's shorter.
It's half an hour. It's only like half an hour.
So one, because it's shorter, and two, because that was something that I grew up watching.
Yeah, it's interesting because
The Grinch versus the other one.
It probably is like timeline wise, like released in the same era as Charlie Brown, but for some reason, and I think it's the bleakness, the Grinch holds up. Like I'd rather, because there's like, I mean, we don't like get the whole backstory of why he's the way that he is. So we don't see him get like crazy bullied like we do in the Jim Carrey one. So it's more feel good. But the Santa Claus is super fun.
It is fun.
But also kind of
that is a fun
also
one.
kind of upsetting though, because isn't the son like kind of losing his dad because he's turning into Santa? Well, no, I guess not. I haven't seen it in forever. I did not cram for this.
Well, no, you know what's interesting? I watched the Santa Claus somewhat recently, maybe not last year, but probably in the last couple years as an adult. I don't really remember it as a child because I think I actually took my little cousins to see it when it came out in the movie theater. So I was at least 10 years old when
Santa Claus came out.
So so I already knew about Santa. You know what I mean? Like I was older on the older side of that.
It was 1994. I would have guessed later.
I
would have guessed later.
Okay,
but yeah,
I was literally 14. So like I didn't care about that at that point. But so I do remember seeing it in the theater with my little cousins, and I remember my mom complaining about how much money she spent at the concession stand for them.
Yeah.
Anywho, it's funny the things that like stand out in your mind. But I do remember that being a funny movie. And like I said, I did watch it in the last probably 2 or 3 years or so because we were watching it with my son. And it was cute, but I don't think I would be like, running to see it every year.
Yeah.
Like I would be with the Grinch.
It's not something I feel like I need to introduce Ava to. I'm just looking at the synopsis. Divorced dad Scott has custody of his son on Christmas Eve after he accidentally kills a man in a Santa suit.
Yeah.
He kills Santa and then becomes Santa.
That's how he gets it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It actually.
So that was important for me to know the killing. I didn't know there was killing it.
Yeah.
Get it right.
He killed. That's how he becomes.
He kills Santa.
He murders Santa, and then
it's premeditated.
He becomes. It was manslaughter, but still, he manslaughters Santa. Santa slaughter, and then he becomes him.
Santa slaughter could be Santa's laughter if you just put like an apostrophe and then move the S. Anyway, I'm trying to make it cheerful. No, that needs to be taken out. I'm sorry.
Grinch it is.
Also, every year, don't your children have to wear Grinch pajamas to school? It's just a thing.
The Grinch is
no, but we have them if we need them.
Always prepared.
Exactly.
All right, last bracket for round 1 is Rudolph versus The Nightmare Before Christmas. Sign.
Rudolph.
Yeah, I agree.
Because inherently, I think The Nightmare Before Christmas is more of a Halloween movie almost than I do a Christmas movie.
It straddles the fence.
Yeah, I agree. And, I don't think that the requirement has to be that it's good for children to watch, but I feel like it should be good for children to watch for it to be the best Christmas movie. And I think Nightmare Before Christmas might be a little bit too much for some kids. I don't know. See how I'm just changing the criteria here on the very last.
As you can, as is your right.
Yeah, thank you. I think Rudolph is the way to go on this.
All right, but it does there is that bullying and the toxic masculinity in there that I feel like I have to unpack and make fun of every year.
I think you're right on that about the toxic masculinity
100%.
and the parenting, which is absolutely terrible. But I still, when I watch The Nightmare Before Christmas, I see that as like Halloween-y more than I do Christmassy.
All right. Well, we've made it through round 1. Okay.
We're moving and grooving.
We're moving and grooving. And we have something tough to start out round 2 with, which is Christmas Vacation versus A Muppets Christmas Carol.
Ooh.
Why would you do me so dirty like that?
We did this to ourselves.
We did this to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You are part of the problem.
I am definitely part of the problem.
I will say that, like, if you're talking like kids of all ages, they're not going to sit and watch Christmas Vacation like
Correct.
a 6-year-old.
No,
But
I think that's an adult film. Not like an adult film, you know, going like, not like Jackie's adult films.
All the films I'm watching every day.
yeah, but like, I don't know that Christmas Carol's pretty bleak too. Like, if I wanted to watch a Christmas movie between the two, I'm going Vacation.
Are we talking general audiences? If we're saying, hey, family, let's sit down and watch a film, then I'm putting on Christmas Carol.
You each get your own mental criteria.
I'm still going to say The Christmas Carol because the Muppets freaking rock. And I told you right from jump that I was going to ride or die
how it was going to go. Okay. You're like, I told you. I warned you.
I think I also have to do Muppets, Priscilla. I just am a huge Muppet fan. I know the Christmas Vacation crowd is going to come for me on this one. I know it's going to be tough. And the comments, I understand that. And I'm willing to take it. But yeah, I love a Muppet situation.
I love anything Muppets. When Jim Henson died, I was like 9 years old or 10 years old. I cried for like a week. I'm saying like cried like as if it were like a family member. I really, really grew up loving the Muppets. So yeah, I'm ride or die on that one. I'm going to keep going, pushing that one all the way through.
All right.
Forget about those comments. But I do, it's true. But I do think that for elder millennials, they would have a really hard time with that pairing.
It's a tough pairing.
Yeah, for sure.
This next one I think is super easy. A Christmas Story versus Elf. Elf. Yeah.
Elf.
I mean, sorry, the leg lamp is iconic, but
it is iconic. It is.
Fragile.
Can I tell you something really? So it's actually funny. I was actually my Italian tutor just texted me saying like she had to cancel today, and I was like, that's perfect because I was running late for my next thing. So I was like, that works out beautifully. So that's what I was just typing. So speaking of fragile, where was I going with that? Oh no, the other day for Thanksgiving, I gave my mom this really cute bubblegum pink sweatsuit. Like it was like a sweatshirt and sweatpants. And my husband was like, she looks like the bunny.
Oh, from Christmas Story.
Oh my God.
Get her bunny ears for Christmas to complete the look.
It would have been really funny. It was very funny.
I had a friend in college and for a couple years after, and he was like, I'm such a leg guy. Like he got himself, I was like, okay. He got himself a job as an usher at Radio City Music Hall so he could be around Rockettes. Wow. And he had the leg lamp. And I was just like, this is, I don't know. Like, are you looking at that lamp? Anyway, moving on.
Men will really,
that's gross.
Yeah. Men will really get a job as an usher rather than going to therapy.
No. We're keeping it. We're keeping it all up. You are correct, Jackie. That is accurate. You are correct.
I think this one's going to be easy too. Home Alone versus Love Actually.
Home Alone,
yeah.
Because it's actually a Christmas movie.
Actually a Christmas music, non-problematic?
Ish.
Well,
no, Home Alone doesn't really have, let's think about this. The parenting.
They sort of gaslight the mom.
Yeah.
But like,
the parenting.
like we could find something,
fact
but
that-
like,
Yeah.
You could find
Love
something.
Actually
The
is
fact
like,
that they're drinking milk and eating pizza
that is
Oh, yes,
problematic.
that's-
Yeah, that is.
that's problematic
Who
to
would
me.
do that?
As a lactose intolerant
Yes.
girl, that really is problematic to me. You'll never catch me eating
Tara's triggers.
pizza and milk.
No matter how.
Welcome to Tara's Triggers.
That was nice. I like that.
All right, and finally, Grinch versus Rudolph.
See, that one I think is really
That's
hard
really
because
hard.
they're both from the same time period, plus or minus. They're classic
Right.
broadcast TV holiday specials.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like almost like you can't have one without the other on, CBS. I don't know actually what they're on, but I'm going to imagine that they're on CBS
Sure.
broadcast television,
Yeah.
like watching that kind of stuff. And they're like always in that same lineup.
I feel like the Grinch and Rudolph would be the good and bad angels on your shoulder to represent Christmas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's true. It's like you almost can't have one without the
Yeah.
other. Oh, you know what I just thought that we didn't have, but it's sort of in the same vein as the Rudolph one is the Frosty the
yeah, I
Snowman
thought about that
special.
one too.
Yeah, I just
No, it's fine.
There's only so
it just
many
made me think of
not
that. though.
necessary.
Yeah, there's
It's
too many
not top
things.
16. I'm sorry.
No, I'm with you. I'm gonna say Also, oh my God, I'm so stuck.
I say Grinch. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm throwing out the first thing. Let you guys battle the rest.
I was going to say Grinch too, because I stopped myself 3 times in a row, but I stopped myself because with Rudolph, that directly relates to Santa. So I'm like, well, Santa actually has to do with Christmas. And the Grinch is an invented thing that we put for Christmas. And so that's why I stopped myself, because I was like, well, in theory, Rudolph is closer to Christmas than the Grinch is.
To be fair,
because
Santa similarly
is also made up.
similarly invented.
I love how we're getting scientific.
Yeah.
This is tough because I think like Grinch is the better lesson. Rudolph, for some reason, makes me feel Christmassier, more. I love claymation.
That part
I
is
love
good.
the artwork.
I love
in
the
that
artwork.
one. That's what made me think about the Frosty the Snowman one, because the artwork was just so beautiful with the Island of Misfit Toys and all of that kind of stuff.
No, that's Rudolph.
Really? Oh fuck! All right.
That's
well,
Rudolph. Santa's like a flat Frosty's like a flat animation.
No, there's a Frosty that is claymation
he
also.
comes and he talks in the beginning of the show.
Well,
Maybe that's Rudolph.
Rudolph has the
The narrator.
The narrator, yeah.
And he's the snowman narrator. Oh, okay. Yeah, Rudolph is the good one. I know who you're talking about then.
I don't remember.
I was thinking there was a second film with that, but no, that's all
Sam
Rudolph.
the Snowman.
Yeah, and he's voiced by
gold,
I don't know, Bing Crosby or something like that.
Gold.
Okay, yeah, that
Beautiful.
actually is a really good one.
Yeah, Rudolph's beautiful.
Oh
You're the
gosh,
tiebreaker.
I'm gonna say the Grinch, but it's really, really begrudgingly that I'm saying that, because I really, it's
hard.
No,
It's
it's
hard.
fine. No, you guys have an alliance. It's your buffalo plaid.
And I'll tell you, it's the buffalo plaid outfit. That's
Like,
why
sorry, I
we
have
the
thick
alliance.
rimmed glasses.
But I'll tell you my logic behind it. Rudolph is a little problematic with the bullying and the parenting and the toxic masculinity, that you're not quite seeing that in the uplifting version of
You're
the
definitely
Grinch.
not, yeah. But the women saved the day in Rudolph. The mom and Clarice are like, fuck you
girlfriend,
guys,
yeah.
you're not doing shit. We're going to get him. Maybe they
Priscilla,
don't
I
end
feel
up
like she's
actually-
already made her choice. You can stop.
Okay. No.
No. But it's
No
really, I
takesy
have to tell you,
backsies.
that's really hard for me, because if you said what's a more classic Christmas show, I would probably say Rudolph, because in my mind that's just like so vintage, and it's just But
That claymation
if you
gets
have
me.
to take me too. That's why I'm talking about the snowman. I'm talking about the snowman for 5 minutes here.
Have you seen The Snowman? It has no words. It has no dialogue. Oh, it's the most beautiful.
Is it a horror movie?
No. I know what you're thinking of Jack Frost.
Yeah, it's a horror
No,
movie. Yeah,
it's the most beautiful thing you'll ever see. But it's fine. You guys have no taste. So we'll move on.
Well, just think about this though. Would either of them be the final winner? Probably not. So
Oh, I don't know. No, I think that's why I'm
Okay,
struggling
okay,
so much
yeah.
because I think
there's potential.
I think they could be, and that's why I could in a different world on another day in a different bracket.
right.
I could see Rudolph going almost all the way.
Depending on what he's matched up against. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I'm struggling so much with the Grinch and Rudolph.
And that's why we could do this exact same bracket next year and have different answers.
Yeah, fine.
Well, you guys are gonna have to come back and do it again
I'd love to.
Well, we'll see.
I'm speaking first.
next year. I'm gonna wear a sweater with a T-Rex on it with
Me
antlers.
too. What are you going to wear, Priscilla?
Probably something else. Okay, these last four are pretty. This is intense. Muppets Christmas Carol.
It can't be worse than the Grinch and Rudolph. That to me, that was like Sophie's choice.
Just wait. It gets hard.
A Muppets Christmas Carol versus Elf.
I think this is where we physically fight each other.
This is where we're going to fight because you know what I'm going to
This is where
say.
the alliance ends.
And this is where it ends. There has to be an end at some point. I have to say Elf, I have to. It's my favorite movie. That's why my favorite Christmas movie.
I'm saying Elf too.
Oh, that was fast.
It's just happier. It's just happier.
Yeah.
It is happier. It's happier.
I mean, remember the escalator? Remember the gum?
It's great.
Remember,
it's fun.
But Elf, what's your favorite color?
Yeah. Even the problematic song "Baby It's Cold Outside" that we talked about on our episode, it's beautifully sung by Zoe.
Beautifully sung.
With her poorly
she's
colored hair.
She has a beautiful voice.
She does. Yeah.
All right, Elf. Yeah, I'm with
All
you
right.
guys.
She's with us. Okay.
She's with us. Okay. Home Alone versus The Grinch.
I know what I think, but I'll let you guys go first.
I want to abstain. I want to go home. I am home already.
I'm gonna say that's a really hard one because I think they are both classically
Ingrained
modern Christmas, ingrained in our society as like this is modern Christmas. God, I don't know. So Jackie, you said The Grinch.
No, I say Home Alone.
You said Home Alone.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
Priscilla,
have not
and
said it
you're
yet.
saying
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna say Home Alone because I just Googled was Dr. Seuss racist.
There are a lot
He
of
was.
there's a lot of evidence that he could have been. I've been reading books to my son, and I'm like, ooh,
Seems like there's
what
some
does that
evidence.
There's the one with the parade.
Yeah.
You know, the one with the parade is really bad.
Oh,
I forgot what the book is called. To think that I saw it on Mulberry Street.
oh, I haven't
I
read
don't know
that
that one.
one. Yeah,
Well, sounds like I'm not going to
That one's
read
in New York
it.
City.
yeah, not worth it.
So again, the criteria shifts. For me, it's like, let's not let this man's message move forward.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go with Home Alone. I was going to go with Home Alone anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm going to go with Home Alone on that one.
Okay.
Now you're making me rethink the Rudolph one from before.
Well, you
Well,
can't.
just think you can't. But would you do Rudolph versus Home Alone? Would that make a difference?
If I did Rudolph versus Home Alone, I'd say Rudolph. Because the craftsmanship,
yeah.
the craftsmanship that went into that film is so beautiful.
But you
I
also
love
have to think
claymation
about
so much.
the all the pranks. What's the word I'm looking for? Not pranks. All of the things that Kevin puts
The booby
together.
traps?
The booby traps. Yeah. The filming of those in the 90s was so much more complicated than it was now.
Yeah.
Like I watched a special on it, and like how they had to do it was so much more difficult than it would be now because they didn't have all the CGI and the AI and everything that they could use. So there's a lot of artistry there too.
Yes, that is true. There's a lot of great stunts in that movie.
I love the story
for all of them.
about the tarantula on his face.
Yes.
He could not scream. he had to like just lay there
Silent.
and silently scream because tarantulas are very sensitive to noise, and it would have like attacked him or something.
Yeah. And he said, I'll do one take. Like he said, I don't want it on my face, but I will do it one time. And they're like, okay, silent scream. And they nailed it. I mean, well done.
Amazing.
I mean, that was, you probably didn't have to dig deep for that.
That was the
thank you for your
take. That was
service. All right, so Home Alone over Grinch, but now Home Alone against Elf.
Oh, wow. That is, wait, can we just
that's number
take
one.
a moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we just take a moment and like respect these two films because they really rose through the ranks to get to the top bracket and like what is the crowning holiday film? That is wild. And also too, I want to mention, if you notice, they are both millennial films. You know, like we as millennials or elder millennials growing up watching them.
Right.
Now they did come out 10 years apart.
Right.
At least 10 to 15 years, 10 years apart. But still, we're not going back to ones that were made in the 60s. That's my point. Like, we're not like pulling the 60s ones. We're pulling ones that probably firmly came out between 1990 and 2000.
And I think it's like nothing that has come out, say, since Elf has really, I mean, I think Love Actually, Elf, and The Holiday were probably within 5 years of each other. No research is put into this.
No, I'm pretty. No. I'm all like, I would bet money that is correct. Yes.
So like,
yes, I agree.
I will say, one.
There was a new movie last year with The Rock called The Red One. And that was put out by Amazon, and they made that a real push to make that like a new holiday classic. I know because I went to the premiere and then The Rock was there and then they were really like pushing it on Amazon and all of that kind of stuff. So I guess if I would have thought about that before now, I could have done that. But most people haven't seen that movie. But they were trying to haven't seen it. So and it only just came out last year and they were really trying to be like, this is the new 2024 holiday classic.
So we're down to the final two and I'm scared. It's Elf. Did we already say this? It's Elf versus Home Alone.
Yes.
We've been talking about how it's both elder millennial favorites and how nothing has really come up since to, make even a top 20 list. So
it's true.
And this is a debate in my house every year, Elf versus Home Alone, because my husband and son, Home Alone is their favorite. Elf is my favorite to watch. So I'm going to just go ahead and throw Elf in for my favorite, knowing Home Alone is probably my second favorite. So I really do love and appreciate both of these movies dearly. And when I was little, I was in love with Macaulay Culkin. So I feel like I haven't said that yet. I need to say it.
I was
just in case he's listening. We're just letting you know.
No offense, Macaulay, but I was a Devon Sawa girl.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna say Elf, I think, because it's just happier. And however, Home Alone will forever hold a special place in my heart. Just anyway, but it was also like when my daughter was born on December 19th. And so we got out of the hospital, I think, on the 22nd. And Justin was like, I really want us to watch Home Alone as a family.
Aww. That's cute.
So at like 5 minutes old, that was the first movie we watched as a family, and we still do. So forever in my heart, but I've also seen it so many times.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where are you, Tara? You may sway me.
I'm going to say Home Alone.
God damn.
Because of the nostalgia for it for me. Is that Home Alone came out, I was still a child. I watched it as a child with those child eyes, that childlike wonder. True. And I was an adult when Elf came out. And so I didn't see Elf really again, maybe until I became a parent. And it hits different. Viewing things at different times in your life hits different late. And so if I were to have that like proper childhood wonder, I would say I got that from Home Alone and not from Elf, because I was, like I said, already maybe in college. I don't really remember when. I probably was in college. And so I don't think I watched Elf maybe until like years later. So like I knew that it was popular. I knew it sort of like came and went and that. And I was like, oh, let me watch this. And I was like, yeah, this is funny. But it didn't capture my holiday sense of wonder like Home Alone did. And so for that reason, I'm saying Home Alone.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I watched Elf for the first time at Alamo Drafthouse with like a beer. So I think it's like definitely that's the more adult side of holiday movies. And yeah, Home Alone I was obsessed with as a kid. I watched it over and over and over again. It's one of those.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to see how you like it, Jackie. I'm going with Home Alone.
You're switching. You flipped, you flopped.
Yeah, I'm switching. I switched a swap.
Okay, that's fair. That's fine.
And what is your reasoning behind that?
You swayed me with the childhoodness of it. And it's like, it's a cozy, like it's the signal of the start of the holiday season is, you know, Thanksgiving parade and then watching Home Alone kind of kicks it off.
Yeah, I am so with you on that one. I love that. Can we just talk about the Thanksgiving Day parade for a second? It is my favorite thing about Thanksgiving.
The creative director this year killed it and now follows me on Instagram.
Oh.
It's so amazing.
Everyone should follow.
He's amazing.
His name is Way Wow. I'll send you his info, Tara, so you can put it in the details.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. No, they killed it this year. I mean, what do you mean, Shaggy? What do you mean, Shaggy's greatest hits?
Yeah, Sierra. Like, what are we talking about? Like, all right, bring her out. Yeah. No, I love it. I was all about that. And actually, because I prepare, like we host on Thanksgiving, I was kind of running back and forth between the TV, but I was between the TV and the kitchen. And I was so sad that I couldn't just like properly sit there and watch the whole thing. I was like, no, but I saw a lot of good clips later. I mean, I saw most of it, but then I saw a lot of good clips.
I think they play it like twice in a row.
they do, but then at that point, no, I'll tell you exactly how it goes. It's like they play it, then there's the Westminster Dog Show, and then they play the parade again. But at that point, then like we already have guests over and stuff like that. So my time to watch it like is live because that's like before we have guests.
Also, Goldfish won the day.
Little tiny
with their tiny little thing. Like in this economy, absolutely. Absolutely.
That was so smart. And everyone was talking about that. That was just like such a win, really. They're awesome. I love that. Years ago, this is probably about 25 years ago, we went into the city and watched the parade. And it was freezing and it was crowded, but it was a very cool experience.
I used to live on the Upper West Side, and it, like the day before Thanksgiving was like the worst day of the year because everyone came up to see. We lived behind the block, behind Broadway. What the hell?
Broadway.
Central Park West.
Central Park West is where
where they were blow them up. And I got caught up in that one year, and it was just. Whew.
Yeah, no, that's bad news bears. You know, it's funny. You know, we lived in New York City for 10 years, and not once in that 10 years did we ever go down and see the parade in person. Only, like I said, I went like 25 years ago with my mom and her friend. So you'd think that we like would have went when we were there, but no,
that's not for us.
No, it's not. It's for people to cross the bridge and tunnels to go see, which is what I did when I saw it 25 years ago.
All right.
I even went, this was
Home
it.
Alone.
That's it. So you know what we're going to have to do now?
Watch it.
Because we're going to hang up from this call and go and watch Home Alone.
Yeah.
But I am watching it this weekend.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how that
10
goes.
days ago.
10 days.
This weekend, 10 days ago.
Exactly.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Fun was had by all. I think we're probably going to have Little Nero's pizza and
Perfect.
I don't know.
Oh, fun. And Goldfish. You should bring Goldfish. Shout out Goldfish. Please sponsor us. I use your product as a crouton.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh,
yeah. People,
they're you know what? They're delicious as croutons. I've used them in salads as well.
You guys,
the rainbow ones. Because then it's like a vegetable, basically.
Yeah, because they're sourced from plants. That's what it says on the box. Yeah.
Your goldfish tree.
It's preaching to the choir. I know. It's what
That's
it is.
what works on me.
Oh my God. I love it. Ladies, thank you for being here for our holiday party this year. Tell everyone where they could listen to your podcast and where they could follow you on Instagram, online. Tell us all the things. I'll start with Jackie.
You can listen to our podcast at We Say What is the name of the podcast. And you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at We Say What Pod. And then you can follow me personally at kindminds_smarthearts on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube also.
Yay.
And you can find me at It's PKAV, ITSPKAV, on all platforms except X.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
I'm not there either.
Good. No, good point. Yes. No. That is a very valid point. Ladies, I adore both of you so much. I hope you have a really, really wonderful holiday season and a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. And in the New Year, we're going to have to get back and do this again so we could have new brackets.
I love it.
Well, we're going to do like worst parents in pop culture history.
Dude, I'm so there for
let's
that
do
one.
Yes.
I love it.
Love you. Thank
I love
you so
guys.
much.
All right.
All right.
You
Happy
too.
holidays. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Modern Mom Probs. I hope you enjoyed our deep dive in today's problem with me, your host, Tara Clark. Join me next time when I'll be interviewing another great guest and tackling another modern mom problem. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave us a review and a rating. As always, you could head over to Modern Mom Probs on Instagram and give me a follow. Or check out my book, Modern Mom Probs, A Survival Guide for 21st Century Mothers, available online wherever books are sold. Well, that's it for today. See you next time, folks.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening. Happy holidays! Want to give your host a gift? Consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing the show this holiday season. It really helps the show grow. From all of us at Believe, have a Merry Christmas, everyone, and a Happy Holiday.